Offices, Donington Park, World Superbikes. This is a real highlight of the year for British motorsport.
I think this weekend we could witness some of the best superbike racing that we've had in a long, long time.
I want to keep it like a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What day you are going to use it? Saturday?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe Super Pole? Maybe.
Okay.
Depends how confident I am. I mean, Donington was probably my strongest round last year, alongside Estoril. That I really enjoyed the bike. You know, the crowd looks like we're going to have amazing weather as well. So.
Yeah, 75 years of Cresent this year. Yeah, we had a big event. JR was there, and it was one of those do's where it's like 230, 240 of your closest friends and family, and but it really felt like that, a real family atmosphere. Put a lot of effort into the event, to be honest, but it was about time we sort of celebrated. I'm always looking forward, always looking for the next thing, but maybe as you get a bit older you slow down a bit and start to look backwards a bit as well.
Good man. It's less lemony than last round.
And I have to ask you, have you already any plan in your mind about next season? Any kind of plan?
No, and that's why I'm quite at ease, because this is the third round of my championship. But for everybody else, you're more than half the season, this race. So yes. We're only July, but when you have Toprak and Bulliga already finding the place, Bimota finding their riders early, everything happens more earlier and earlier. But reality is we're not even in the summer break. So no, I still have some dreams.
And can you?
No, I keep them for myself.
Okay, but there is something more.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Thanks a lot, John.
Perfect. Cheers, mate. Very much. Thanks, bud.
Thanks.
Any bike, any track.
There's a connoisseur of the sport who gets to ride TZ750s and on the Joey.
I'm not just
buying your time here.
Yeah, you're giving me ideas, but you know, it's cliche to sound, but I did a YouTube video of it on my channel about riding Max Biaggi's YZR 500 at Jerez last year with Valentino Rossi, so I was already in good company there. But if I could ride that bike there, two-stroke 500 with my hero Kevin Swantz, probably Mick Doohan. Just put Mark Marquez in there as well, and Toprak from current era.
Yeah.
That would be epic. It's like 500 two-strokes, Jerez, with all them guys. Be nice.
Special.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a few fans in the seats.
That's a great way to finish it. Best of luck for this weekend and for the rest of the season.
Thanks,
It's
mate.
always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Cheers, bud.
And thanks so much.
No
mate.
worries.
All the best for
Thank
everything.
you.
Always a pleasure.
Frenchman sign.
It's strange, it's sunny and hot.
Welcome to England. So
Looks like a different track, eh?
So where's like this when you're not here?
No. It's nice. It looks different. Very different.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Good, mate. It's yeah, it's mint. It's a good place for us last year. It's like I grew up riding these circuits, so you know, even people like security people have changed, but you notice faces from around the paddock. You know, I'm starting to ride a bit better. Had a decent Misano, even though it was a tough weekend for us the year before. So we're on the podium last year here, and whilst that's the target, I think it's quite an ambitious one, but we'll aim there. So if we can have a good Friday morning, you know, build momentum, build the feeling, build the confidence, and then when we put that SEQ in for the Super Pole, it's important just to be in them first few rows, roll our sleeves up and get stuck in, and the good British weather looks like it's sticking around, so should be a good weekend.
7th in the Superpole race at the Emilia-Romagna round, his best result in 2025 so far.
Yeah, and for Johnny, really important this weekend to come away with something, and the Superpole session dictates everything, and we'll wait and see if he's able to find that step that he needs. This morning he was a lot more competitive in terms of being up inside the top 10, but he needs to qualify well, and that means being able just to have that one lap that puts it all together.
English circuit, Italian weather, and a little bit of a breeze today actually as we stand here Saturday morning, a little bit more pleasant than yesterday, but yeah, amazing to see Donington like this, and enjoy the bike, and then I think the flow will start to come and we'll see the real Jonathan out in the races. So we've got qualifying coming up soon. JR's always looking for more. He's like that alpha male habitual winner that just, if he's not first.
Well, that bright yellow helmet, we're not going to be missing that one.
It's fantastic. A great tribute there to Joey Dunlop, and obviously recently Johnny was able to go out and ride some of the Ray racing bikes that Joey rode as well, so he's paying tribute there to, in fairness to Johnny, the biggest legend that Northern Ireland's had in two wheels.
Jonathan Ray, 6-time world champion. There he is with the Joey Dunlop crash helmet design. He's just following last year. This is good. What's he done? Is it the front row for Ray? Oh, he just misses out there. He misses out by about 0.2 of a second. And Uri Payares, he manages a smile. He was annoyed initially because he was hoping for row 1, but it's still a great qualifying run for Jonathan. Thumbs up for Let's take stock then. Razgatlioglu's on pole from Boolinger and Alex Lowe's. 3 different manufacturers on the front row. Jonathan Ray, number 65, closest to our camera, will be 4th on the grid. That's great to see.
Yeah, I did a really good lap. I just bit the screen. To be honest, I had 2 amazing wheels. In my first lap I had Sam, and the second lap I had Alex. And he was kind enough to give me the lap. So yeah, it's the first time I've qualified, you know, in the second row, I think, in the dry for, I think, ever. You know, I have 2 front row starts in this bike, but they were in the wet in qualifying, so really happy with that. And yeah, the guys deserve it. Hopefully we can do a good race from there.
You join us at the halfway mark of what's been a seesaw 2025 season scrap between Toprak Razgatlioglu and Nicolo Bulliger. P4 on the grid for Jonathan Ray, beating his previous best this season of just P14. Best opportunity Ray has had to get back on the rostrum. His lone podium with Yamaha, of course, here at the UK round last year. There've been 40 World SBK races since then. Add his circuit record of 19 podiums at Donington Park.
The clutch and away we go, and Jonathan shoots between the middle of Boolinger and Toprak, and it's the Joey Dunlop helmet going to lead it second into Redgate. What a start! Oh! Sam Malone is down in the first corner, and Yari Montella.
When his race pace has been relatively competitive to the other Yamaha riders, but he's been coming too far back. Now's his chance to be able to prove what he can do at the front of the field. It's going to be that last lap, and certainly for Ray, he needs to be able just to try and
Ready
move
wide, and Jonathan Ray capitalises. Toprak Razgatlioglu with win number 10 in this 2025 campaign, and win number 10 at Donington Park. Locatelli and Ray 4th and 5th. The action there was for 5th position, and Jonathan Ray gets the place that was available this afternoon ahead of Scott Redding, Dominic Egerter and Garrett Gerloff.
I am happy, you know, because it might have equaled my best result on the bike in the long race. It just really goes to show that you need to qualify well, and that's been my nemesis since I've rode the bike. And being able to put myself in that second row of the grid straight away, you know, made the top 5, if you like. I have no doubt I'll make a good start tomorrow. The bike's been unreal off the start, so yeah, try and pull a good start, get stuck in, and yeah, who knows what'll happen in the 10-lap race.
That is fantastic to see the yellow Joey Dunlop helmet here at Donington with Jonathan Ray at the helm. And Jonathan has a sublime record on this track. 6 race wins, 19 podium finishes. And Jonathan, of course, will forever be remembered as the man who ended Tom Sykes' run of 9 consecutive wins here at Donington.
Yeah, you rather feel that if Jonathan Ray had needed it for a podium, he might have been able to force his way a little bit more, but against his teammates, there was nothing really to gain in battling too hard for 5th position. Nonetheless, it's been a promising weekend for Jonathan Ray. After a 7th place finish, his best last time out, it's another step forward into those top 6 places, and 2 of them thus far.
That car behind, van behind me didn't like that, did you, Chris? I'm distracted, guys. Yeah, today just good starts, and try to put my head down the Super Pole race. I'd probably shake your hand to take the another couple of top 5s. It's not going to be easy, but stuck in, see what I can do. Definitely a massive step from Friday where I really struggled. So step by step. It was yesterday in the paddock, to be fair. At least the weather helps, doesn't it? Though it's marginally too hot. See that? Morning.
How you doing? Morning, Sarah. How are we?
Alright.
You've grown up a bit, mate.
We had much vibes. What do people think?
I don't like it, to be fair. I'm gonna just go for a mid fade when I get back. But as Jake says, he didn't actually do it right. He took too much off the back, so it does look like a bit like a mohawk. Yeah, looks like a mohawk. It's definitely not a mullet.
But it works.
It was supposed to be a burst fade, so
You might be rocking it all season.
yeah, if I have 2 top 5s today, I'll probably keep it.
The only change is in suspension. 1 millipilot more in the rear, 1 millipilot less in the front.
5th yesterday, the best of his season, and he provided much of the entertainment in the race as well. Made a great start to claim 2nd at the first turn, held on valiantly as he began to slip back, fought for the final 8 laps with Scott Redding, and then finally came out on top. Podium finisher in the Super Bowl race here last year, remember, and that again will be the target here.
What rear tyre was that? It's shit X. We don't have another one.
Go! Who's made the best start? Jonathan Ray's made another great start, but he's coming from the second row this time. Locatelli moves across.
Yeah, for Ray, obviously the weekend was the Super Pole session, and the first 2 races were very strong. This is a little bit of a different story for him, battling it out with Van der Mark right now. The same can be said for Scott Redding as well. Obviously retired from the Super Pole race, started from the 6th row of the grid, so not able to match the fortunes of yesterday whenever he was running up inside the top 5 for.
It'll be Toprak Razgatlioglu, the first rider to manage 3 hat-tricks at a single venue here at Donington Park. Toprak does it, and for the first time in 2025, Toprak Razgatlioglu is your championship leader. Nonetheless, it's been a promising weekend for Jonathan Ray. After a 7th place finish, his best last time out, it's another step forward into those top 6 places, and 2 of them thus far. Vierke, Montella and Jonathan Ray as the last of your scorers, and you wouldn't believe that's the same Jonathan Ray that finished 5th and 6th in the first 2 races this weekend.
Yeah, it just goes to show the importance of being able to get to the front and stay at the front in those early laps. But great performance this weekend from Toprak, retakes the championship lead.
Every time I go to the brake, like the screen, like my eyeballs in the brakes were like destroyed. Oh.
Do you know? That's what I mean.
I don't have much for you now, guys, to be fair. Tough end to the weekend after a really positive Saturday. My best qualifying in the dry by far with the Yamaha, top 5 in the long race 1, and a 6th in the Super Pole race this morning. But unfortunately race 2, I mean we finished P15, but we had a technical problem from the get-go, and as soon as I started my warm-up lap, I had a huge vibration in the bike in the front, so every time I used the front brake, the vibrations and chatter was incredible. So not a quitter and just trying to get it to the end. I was in point scoring position, so I just tried to keep it out there. Probably shouldn't have, because I felt a bit unsafe, especially in the last 2 corners. But yeah, if we try and forget that, because clearly something was wrong, there's a lot of positives to take from the weekend. You know, Yuri and Davide worked in a pretty good way, trying to recover from a tough Friday. And you know, I felt like I rode the bike pretty well yesterday and this morning. So yep, it's always a bit like Misano. You know, there's some glimpses of positivity, but then, you know, ending on a sour note, kind of, you have to try and not let it sour the whole weekend, because there was a bit of positivity there, and huge crowd here at Donington as well. Loads of you know, 65 hats out there. It was a weekend where I was able to wear Joey Dunlop lid as well. So trying to think in all them good moments and not let that race destroy the positivity.